Good afternoon, everyone. It is truly a pleasure to welcome all of you here to this celebration. My name is Christopher LaPointe, and I am honored to be leading this special occasion. I serve as a program chair, program director, and assistant professor here at Clarkson Physician Assistant Program. On behalf of our entire team, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our students, our faculty, our family, friends, and preceptors, all of whom have gathered here to support us today. Joining me today are the dedicated faculty and staff who are instrumental in making today and every day in this program possible. Dr. Leonard Johns, the Dean of Lewis School of Health and Life Sciences, Dr. Tom Langen, the Associate Dean of Academic Excellence, Dr. Tushar Sirsat, our Assistant Professor and Anatomist, Dr. Heather McKinnon, Assistant Professor, Director of Clinical Education, Dr. Krista Goss, Assistant Professor and our Pharmacist, Samantha Lucas, Assistant Professor, Director of Didactic Education, Nikita Galiber, Clinical Assistant Professor, Emlyn Cohen, Clinical Site Manager, Stacy Green, Assistant to the Dean, Morgan Beldock, Graduate Admissions Coordinator, and Tammy Monroe, our Administrative Assistant. Today we are here to honor our remarkable class of 2026, a group of 29 resilient, ambitious, and talented individuals. This group has been through long hours of study, countless exams, one which they performed this morning in this exact room, and the relentless demands of this profession. Every step they take is preparing them for the critical role they will play in healthcare, not only here in the North Country, but across the nation. It's because of their dedication, perseverance, and passion for helping others that they stand here today and proud of their journey. As we know, they couldn't have done this without the unwavering support of their families, friends, and peers. Thank you all for being here and walking this path alongside them. This moving up ceremony is an opportunity to celebrate how far the class of 2026 has come and to acknowledge that their journey is far from over. Over the past year, they have faced endless days of studying, early mornings, late nights, and one exam after the other. Yet despite the pressures, they've remained determined, always focused on their goals. It's that unshakable determination that will continue to propel them forward as they transition into this next phase of their education. But let's not forget the faculty and staff who have been right there alongside the students, working tirelessly to provide the most comprehensive and thorough education possible. With our upcoming accreditation just weeks away, it has been a time of intense preparation, hard work, and reflection for everyone involved. Our faculty have faced the same long days and high expectations, ensuring that every aspect of the program is assigned to shape the best possible future healthcare providers. It is in this shared commitment to excellence that today's ceremony finds its significance. As many have said before, PA school is not just a journey, it's a marathon, or perhaps more fittingly, just trying to take a drink from a fire hose. But this group of 29 has done more than survive the first overwhelming rush. They've learned how to navigate it, adapt to it, and thrive amidst the pressure. Today, we honor their hard-earned perseverance with their short white coats, a symbol that they are ready to take the next step and enter the clinical world. These coats signify much more than just a new uniform. They represent responsibility, readiness, and the trust placed in them to care for patients. It's a key milestone on their journey toward the ultimate goal, the long white coat which they'll get at graduation. And though that day may seem long away, it is here before you know it. I speak on the entire faculty when I say how incredibly proud we are of all of our students, past and present. In May, Clarkson University graduated our 11th class, all of whom are already out there making a difference in the communities. Some are working here close to home, while others have ventured far and wide. But no matter where they go, they carry with them the same drive, compassion, and commitment to care that we instill in every class. To the S1s and S2s, which we have a few of here as well, you are following in these footsteps. Though the road ahead may still seem long, it will pass in the blink of an eye. And soon, you too will be out in the world making your mark in this incredible profession. As if today's ceremony wasn't exciting enough, we also have PA Week just around the corner, which is taking place next week. This is a perfect time to reflect on the essential role physician assistants play in healthcare and to celebrate not just your journey, but the entire profession. It is also a reminder that the responsibility that we all share to advocate for the PA profession to ensure that the value PAs bring to healthcare is recognized and advanced. You are not just preparing to care for patients, you are becoming advocates for your profession, paving the way for future generations of PAs. We are immensely proud of how far you've come and even more excited for the journey that lies ahead. Today's ceremony is more than just a milestone. It is a celebration of your resilience, your growth, and your unwavering commitment to making a difference. You are the future of healthcare, and we are honored to be a part of your history. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce Maggie Kelly, a first-year PA student and Vice President of the PA Student Society, who will share a few words with us.
Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maggie, and it's a pleasure to be celebrating this milestone for the class of the 2026 with you all today. I would like to begin by thanking all of the family and friends here with us today. If it weren't for your love and support, we wouldn't have made it this far. Thank you for being our willing practice patients for our practicals, for taking all of our unsolicited medical advice like champs, and a special shout out to those of you who are assistant managers to the many fantasy football teams. Thank you for dealing with our stress and long rants on the phone and encouraging us to keep at it. And thanks for understanding when we go too long without calling because we barely have time to eat and sleep between all of the studying. None of us could possibly thank you enough for all of your unconditional support. Next, I would like to say thank you to our professors for teaching us so much in the past 9 months and for sticking with it even when it seemed like some concepts wouldn't sink in. I'm thinking of the Gleason score. I know that you've all had a lot on your plate with accreditation, so we can't thank you enough for continuing to prioritize our learning. We now know what a sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia is, but might stick to calling it a brain freeze. We learned all about EKGs and definitely have left ventricular hypertrophy down. Thanks, Brendan. We even have a decent enough grasp on endocrinology. We probably have learned more dermatology than any other PA program in the country, and now know that if we continue experiencing telogen effluvium due to all the PA school stress, we won't just be matching Professor LaPointe with our white coats, but our bald heads too. In all seriousness, we've studied hard and we've learned a lot. While this knowledge will certainly help us in our clinical rotations, what we've learned from each other will likely help more. If we can all be calm like Professor LaPointe, friendly like Dr. Searsat, organized like Cameron, thoughtful like Jocelyn, kind like Professor Galieber, excited to learn like Professor Lucas, sweet like Abby, honest like Dr. Goss, inquisitive like Caitlin, driven like Emma, and passionate about emergency medicine like Professor McKinnon, we should all be just fine. Remember that even when we are horribly wrong about a patient's diagnosis, if Dr. Searsat were there, he would still tell us, good differential. So while we all have a perfectionist inside of us, it's helpful to not take ourselves too seriously because we still have so much more to learn. Congratulations to everyone on this accomplishment. We only have about 2.5 more months before we take an exam once every 5 weeks instead of twice a week. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. Next, we'll learn of the symbolism of the white coat as well as the resiliency of a child's mind from Samantha Lucas.
The story is really significant to me because Professor Dr. Whitehead, who was the founding director of the Clarkson PA program, read this story to us when I was in your shoes at my white coat ceremony, and it really meant a lot, so I hope you enjoy. Once upon a time, there was an old man who would visit the ocean to do his writing. Every morning before settling in to do his work, he made it a ritual to walk along the beach. One day, following a fierce storm, he wandered to the shoreline as usual, only to find it completely covered in starfish, stretching as far as the eye could see in both directions. In the distance, he noticed a small child approaching. As the child walked, he would see the child pause every so often, bend down, and toss something into the sea. As the child grew nearer, the old man could see more clearly. It was a starfish they were throwing back into the ocean. Intrigued, the man called out, "Good morning. May I ask you what you're doing?" The young child looked up and replied, "I'm throwing starfish back into the ocean. The tide washed them ashore, and they can't return to the water on their own. If I don't help, they'll die in the sun." The old man, glancing up and down the endless expanse of starfish, said, "But there are tens of thousands of starfish here. I'm afraid you won't be able to make that much of a difference." The child bent down, picked up another starfish, and with all their might, hurled it back into the sea. Smiling, they turned to the old man and said, "It made a difference to that one." Today, as you receive your short white coat, a symbol of status as a learner and your entry into a noble calling. The white hook coat, historically aligned with medicine and science, was chosen for its symbolism of cleanliness, purity, and integrity. Its color also remains vibrant when washed at the high temperatures necessary to kill germs. By taking this important step, you're giving the chance to make a difference in the lives of others every single day, whether it's your patients, their families, or the healthcare teams with whom you work. Your journey ahead is not unlike that of the child with the starfish. Every life you touch, each moment of care you offer, is an opportunity to make a meaningful impact. Use this sacred responsibility wisely, and remember to represent Clarkson with honor and dedication.
Thank you, Professor Lucas. Emlyn will now read the students' names as they receive their short white coat from their faculty advisor.
The following students will be coded by their advisor, Professor Chris Lapointe. Tiffany Nguyen. Zachary Liebed. Tiffany Chow. Anjali Upadhyaya. The following students will be coded by their advisor, Dr. Heather McKinnon. Marissa Bukowski. Caitlin Davidson. Abrinell Seeger. The following students will be coded by their advisor, Dr. Tushar Sirsat. Angelica Covarrubias. Molly Fordham. Brendan Kane. Becca Lorenz. Bansi Patel. The following students will be coded by their advisor, Professor Samantha Lucas. Emma Baxter. Maggie Kelly. Olivia Mitchell. Tristan Riley. McKenna Wangen. The following students will be coded by their advisor, Professor Nikita Golieber. Jocelyn Burra. Cameron Burns. Rena Kaplash. Caitlin Devine. Jonathan Domenico. Grace Hamill. Miriam Kelly. Marilyn Keniston. Andrea Lawler. Andrea Pena. Elizabeth Poirier. Maeve Ryan. Next, the students will take a group photo.
oath right there. Yep. Now I'd like to ask the class of 2026 to take the oath of the PA profession. Please repeat after me. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-malfeasance, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will work to constantly support patient advocacy and empower my patient to be an active partner in their medical treatment. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of my patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will give unselfishly to local underserved community where I am identified as a new medical leader. I will work diligently to not only treat diagnosed medical diseases, but to also promote preventative care. I will respect my professional relationship with the medical team with which I will work. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. Thank you. You can be seated. As you may have noticed, your white coats come with some special adornments. I would like to draw attention to your right shoulder, where you'll find the patch displaying the Clarkson University PA Department logo. While this patch is required on your student coat, it symbolizes far more than just your status as a student. It represents that you are part of the Clarkson PA family. The faculty and I take immense pride in sending you into the clinical world as ambassadors of our program, and I hope that you will wear this patch, or that as you wear this patch, you carry the same pride with you. You are not just student PAs, you are Clarkson PAs, and that means something. Just as the story of the child and the starfish, each small action we take can make meaningful difference. You'll notice the starfish pin on your left lapel of your coat. This pin is a reminder that as a future PA, even the smallest gesture, a kind word, a listening ear, a moment of compassion can have an enormous impact on someone's life. Every patient in your care is like one of those starfish. While you may not be able to save the world in a single day, for each person you help, you make their world a little brighter. Wear this pin as a symbol of the difference you are already making, one patient at a time. Now with these beautiful new white coats, you're about to embark on the next stage of your journey. Soon we'll be letting you loose to the general population. As you step into this new phase, remember to keep your eyes, ears, and hearts wide open to the endless learning opportunities that will come your way. These opportunities will present themselves in both expected and unexpected ways. Listen, observe, and absorb wisdom from your faculty, preceptors, medical team members, and most importantly, your patients. Some of the most profound lessons won't come from textbooks or lectures, but from real-world experiences, often when you least expect them. I can tell you firsthand, PA school taught me a great deal about medicine, but it also taught me a great deal about life. The same will be true for you. Each experience, no matter how small, can shape not only the kind of provider you will become, but also the kind of person that you will be. Our department motto is A Posse ad Esse, which means from possibility to reality. And today, you are well on your way to turning the dream of becoming a PA into reality. As Clarkson PA faculty, we are not only proud of, but also deeply excited to take this journey with you. We are here to support you in every step of the way. Congratulations to each and every one of you on this incredible milestone. And that is the end of our ceremony, so feel free to come and mingle with the students and the faculty as well, and have some apple cider donuts, apple cider, and chai.